Up next, Clayton Christensen's classic, The Innovator's Dilemma. When new technologies cause great firms to fail.
Ah, required reading for anyone in tech, I think.
It introduces the concept of disruptive innovation, arguing that great, well-managed companies often fail precisely because they do everything right for their existing profitable customers, which makes them vulnerable to initially inferior but eventually revolutionary new technologies.
And what's truly fascinating here is that AI isn't just one single technology. It feels like a catalyst for waves and waves of disruption across countless industries simultaneously.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
This book gives you essential mental models to navigate this chaos. It explains why your obviously better AI feature might get rejected by your current big customers, maybe because it doesn't serve their existing needs or workflows. And conversely, why a seemingly toy AI application from a tiny startup could eventually upend your entire industry.
Right.
It clearly differentiates sustaining innovation, which is making existing products better for existing customers, something large companies usually excel at, from disruptive innovation. Disruptive innovation often creates entirely new markets, frequently starting with simpler, cheaper, maybe good enough AI tools that initially look inferior but improve incredibly rapidly.
Now, a common misconception is just using the word disruptive as a synonym for any successful new technology. But Christensen's theory is much more specific than that, isn't it?
It is very specific. It's not just about being better, it's about being different, often simpler or cheaper, and serving an overlooked or new market segment initially.
And what about the idea that AI changes everything and somehow invalidates his dilemma? Does it?
Not at all. If anything, it makes the dilemma more acute, more dangerous. A large incumbent company might focus enormous resources on building massive, expensive foundation models, a form of sustaining innovation, making their existing AI capabilities better.
Okay.
Meanwhile, a nimble startup might create a small, highly specialized AI model that solves one niche problem incredibly well, maybe for a market the big guys ignore. That could be the disruptive wedge.
So how do you apply this day to day as an engineer or maybe a product manager?
Okay, imagine you're proposing a simple, maybe slightly rough AI-powered code analysis tool, perhaps for a niche programming language. Management might reject it, saying it's too small or it's not as powerful as our existing enterprise solution.
Classic big company response.
Right. But you, recognizing the innovator's dilemma, could reframe it. Look, this isn't meant to compete head-on. This is potentially a disruptive innovation targeting an underserved market of developers using this niche language. Let's create a small, autonomous team to test this hypothesis. The goal isn't immediate revenue, it's learning about a potentially new, growing developer segment.
Thinking differently about the metrics and goals.
Exactly. Or when you're evaluating new open source AI tools, you wouldn't just dismiss the ones that seem inferior today. Instead, you'd ask Christensen's questions. Does this enable new users who couldn't use the complex tools before? Is it significantly simpler or cheaper? Does it have a trajectory of rapid improvement that could make it dominant tomorrow?
Understanding the innovator's dilemma really transforms you from just a technologist into a strategist.
It gives you that strategic lens.
It equips you to effectively champion innovative projects within a larger organization, or maybe even to recognize opportunities to start your own company, providing a clearer roadmap for leveraging disruptive AI innovations.
Yeah.
This knowledge is absolutely essential for technical leadership roles, where evaluating emerging technologies and guiding long-term strategy is, well, pretty much the whole job.
It's table stakes at that level.